Hello and welcome to the final race of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series Season 5. After 24 races, we come to Daytona, where the season started for the season finale. On the pole is John Acosta in the 16 car. He finds himself 14th in the standings coming into this event, and alongside him is Connor Breton, who is 20th in points. Third is Cole Freilich. Fourth, Jack Richards, and rounding out your top five is Andrew Schwartz. Sixth, Matthew McMurray. Seventh, Julie Stewart. Eighth, Alex Filter. Ninth, Eric Burton. And rounding out your top 10 is Phil Jones. And now here's the rest of your starting lineup for tonight's race at Daytona. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, 40th, 41st, and 42nd. So Brendan Aumann starts last in the 82. So in the promo, you heard the only two championship drivers coming into this event are Carter Keselowski in the number 30, second in points, 16 points out of it, and John Worry, who starts ahead of him. There he is. So, the two-car tandems will be happening today. Will Carter Keselowski and John Worry help each other, or will they work against each other? If they help each other, there are benefits, and if they don't help each other, there are also a few benefits of that. Everybody is rolling just fine here at Daytona, and John Acosta is getting set to lead the field of the green flag. And let's make sure, okay. Yep, they all rolled off just fine. So, go to the front of the field to John Acosta and Connor Breton on the front row. It does say 48 laps. That is because of green-white checkers, because we do not want this season to end under caution. So here we go, coming down to take the green flag. The pace car will make the hard left turn to pit road, and we will get set for the season finale. The field now in control of John Acosta and Connor Breton coming down to the green flag, and the season finale of Season 5 is underway. Who's going to tandem race with you? Well, who's going to be the pair-ups for our two-car tandems? As we head down into turn one, already some three-wide battling, and Carter Keselowski's got Danny Wells pushing him. But now he dumps him, and now here comes Courtney Simpson and Brian LaFleur. And there's already a crash. Julie Stewart spins out. Carter Keselowski gets through it. Did John Worry get clear of it? And he did. So both championship contenders are able to stay clean in the first crash of the race. A first lap crash involving Julie Stewart, last week's winner, Courtney Simpson, Matthew McMurray, Joseph Bryant, Hunter Stone, Seth Cole. I don't know if Galligan got anything or not. Garrett Jones gets involved. John Acosta wins the race back to the start-finish line. And let's make sure nobody else crashed coming to the checkered. Or coming to the yellow flag, I should say. Oh, there's more carnage. I saw John Dillon among them. Oh, John Dillon, Chris Summers, John Dillon, Chris Summers, and Sean Galligan, MFN SRA drivers involved in this one. Oh no. Caution is out on lap 1 of the season finale, so let's see what happened. Alright, here's a replay of what happened. 31st in the standings, Julie Stewart, coming through the center of 1 and 2. She doesn't have anybody pushing her right now, but I think Eric Burton might have came up on her. That or maybe Matthew McMurray and Phil Jones. Oh, Jack Richards got turned sideways by Matthew McMurray. Phil Jones got hit. Julie Stewart spins. Matthew McMurray hits the wall. Hunter Stone. Oh, John Worry got some damage in this. So that helps out Carter Keselowski for his championship. Kurt Keselowski spins out. And then up here, that's where Simpson got all of her damage. Ortiz has made a big turnaround in these last few races. He is up to 12th in points. Oh yeah, when Matthew wrecked and spun back down into Simpson, there's Stephen Dillon trying to get his 5th win of the year. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. But now let's skip forward a bit and find what happened here to John Dillon. Entering 3. Oh, they just all bottlenecked in here. 3 and 4. Summers and John Dillon. Henley. Oh, that's NNSCRA versus MFN SRA. And, yep. Evan Earnhardt gets in this. Kurt Kozlowski makes a good avoidance. Brandon Bain gets damage. Yeah, all the MFN SRA drivers got in that because I saw Pacioli with some damage too. So obviously MFN SRA drivers all get involved in this crash. And as we head back up to the front of the field where it will be, let's see, John Acosta will lead him back to the green. So let's get to that. Alright, the lights on the pace car are out. John Acosta will lead the field to the green flag with Andrew Schwartz, Cole Freilich, Alex Filter, and Connor Breton, your top 5. Then Eric Burton, Kyle Smith, Carter Kozlowski, Danny Wells, Zach Buchanan, your top 10. Brett Pavel, Corey Williams, Brian LaFleur Jr., Greg Jones, and Julian Ortiz, your top 15. Now, Carter Kozlowski currently runs 8th. Worry is 26th. That is 18 points, which right now gives the championship to Carter Kozlowski by 2 points. So right now, it would be Carter Kozlowski's championship, but you got to remember, with this restart, we're going to have 15 to go, and anything can happen in that amount of time. And who knows, it could be well over that if we have any green-white checkers. So here we go, coming through turns 3 and 4. John Acosta is leading the field. Let's see how many cars we got left in this. 32 cars, and it doesn't look like Steven Dillon. Oh, Steven Dillon is still in this, so he still does have a shot at winning his 5th race of the year. And even though he's mathematically out of the championship, who said he can't finish 2nd in points? So here we go, coming out of turn number 4. John Acosta is going to lead the field of the green flag as the pace car makes the hard left turn to pit road. Andrew Schwartz and Cole Freilich right behind the number 16 Ford. And here we go, coming back to the green flag. We're back underway in the season finale. The front 2 are Fords, 3rd is a Toyota, 4th is a Chevy, and 5th is another Toyota. And yeah, right now it looks like Filter could be a sitting duck until Kyle Smith can catch him. So right off this restart, we gotta watch Carter Kozlowski because it looks like he is holding up this line of cars just a bit. And Danny Wells is pushing him. We gotta check on Worry. We're just gonna be checking on these two a lot throughout this race. He's 26th, and the aerodynamics on that car look like they are not doing too well right now after getting some very slight damage in the first crash. So if Carter Kozlowski outdoes Worry by 17 positions, it's his championship. And now Schwartz goes up the track. Kyle Smith in the middle. And at the line this time, it's going to be John Acosta leading with Alex Filter pushing him. We thought Filter would be a sitting duck because he didn't have any Chevys, but he's going to work together with a Ford. And as they cross the line, I think we're clean and green still. Yep. Well, since the restart, I should say. Other than that, we have had a crash on lap 1. Worry is 26th. So it is still Carter Kozlowski's championship. And there he is in the number 30. He doesn't have a teammate within this lead pack, though. As we come down the back straightaway into 3. This group right here is starting to get a little bit dicey. We got a few 2-car tandems. We got 3 wide. Connor Breton and Danny Wells. Oh, they make contact. Almost get into Carter Kozlowski. And around goes Danny Wells. Goes to the bottom of the track, and he's going to merge right back up, and he saves it. So somehow Danny Wells able to save that car from wrecking when it got sideways. And we are still green. And Worry is 25th. Never mind, make that back to 26th again. So right now, Worry's championship is not looking too good, but we still got a lot of time to go here at Daytona. And it could be Carter Kozlowski's championship to lose right now because he is running 3rd with help from John Acosta. And now Eric Burton getting a big push from Andrew Schwartz on the outside. John Acosta is now tucked up behind the number 30. Now he's going to go to the bottom. As it is teammates out front, Alex Filter and Kyle Smith. Any lap traffic approaching. John Dillon, that is coming out of turn 4. So yeah, we are still well away from any lap traffic. And now, look at this. John Worry has picked up DJ Sorensen as a drafting buddy. But they're still slower than a single car drafting, or a single car all by himself. So something could be wrong with Worry's car, because he's obviously a lot slower than the drivers in front of him. So right now he's just got to hope for Carter Keselowski to have something go wrong, because right now he's not going to catch him all by himself. And Keselowski's starting to get passed by a few cars, including Corey Williams, Connor Breton, and it looks like Schwartz might make a pass on him here too. Up the track goes Alex Filter, and out to the lead goes Kyle Smith. Cole Freilich is there as well, coming through turns 1 and 2. This pack is starting to get a little more unstable. Schwartz almost to the apron of the track. Danny Wells pushing Carter Keselowski. They've worked together very well, two Minnesotans. Down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Oh boy, Carter Keselowski is pushing Schwartz to second. And now Danny Wells is into 4th. Eric Burton is there as well. I believe that's Corey Williams in the middle, and it is. So 3 wide, many rows deep. Championship contender Carter Keselowski just in front of it. And if a crash happens here, that could be bad news for Keselowski, because then that gets Worry a bunch of positions, because they're probably going to be out of the race, and if not, they're going to be a lot further off pace. Let's check on Worry. The lead pack is at about 179, 180 miles an hour. They're at 172, 173 in that range. So Worry right now is not going to win the championship by catching the field. He's going to need another caution and have some of these guys wreck. But with 10 to go, I'm not sure how good of a shot he has at that. Or he just needs Carter Keselowski to really lose this lead draft. And right now it doesn't look like that's going to happen, as Andrew Schwartz is out front. With help from Danny Wells, Kurt Keselowski into 3rd, Corey Williams 4th, and Cole Freilich 5th. This entire lead pack is starting to get a little squirrely, and one slip by one driver could cost any of these guys a shot at winning, and Carter Keselowski the championship. And now, with Carter drifting back to about 10th position, this opens the door once again for Worry, because if he slips back to 10th, and if Worry ends up finishing in the 26th position, and he's past DJ, so he's 25th, and I believe Keselowski's about 10th, so now it'd once again be Worry's championship. Nothing official yet, obviously, because we still got 8 laps of racing to go when we cross the line. And this entire lead pack, 4 wide, Carter Keselowski gets sent to the apron. Kyle Smith leaning on him, pushing him off into the corner, 4 wide, including the championship contender Carter Keselowski. Greg Jones backs out of it, and Alex Filter turns John Acosta right in front of him. Gino Harvey up in the catch fence. Carter Keselowski clears it, and Harvey flipping down the backstretch. Over on his lid, over and over goes Harvey. Now if Worry can get around this, it could be his championship, because there's so many cars wiped out. And Worry looks like he's going to clear the crash, and he's going to pass a bunch of cars in the process. And now to the lead is going to be Schwartz by a few inches over Kurt Keselowski. So the caution has come up for the second time on lap 14. Let's see what happened. Alright, let's see what happened. Filter all over John Acosta's back bumper, turns him sideways, spins him up the track, Connor Breton, and look at Gino Harvey up in the catch fence. Greg Jones to get some slight damage in this, nothing severe. But then watch Gino Harvey just go over and over down the backstretch. Barrel rolling is that number 1 Phoenix Racing Chevy. And Worry did a great job getting around all of this. Just goes to the high side and keeps his championship hopes alive. And that if he it's going to be very close whether Keselowski can still mathematically win this thing or not, because of how many cars are going to be left in the field after this crash. Or how many competitive cars, I should say. So the caution has come up for the second time today, and we're going to go back green with probably about 3 laps to go. So let's go back to the green. Restarting with 3 laps to go. Lap 18 of 20 is when we're going to go back green. Andrew Schwartz, the leader. Kurt Keselowski, Brendan Aumann, Corey Williams, and Dylan Young, your top 5. Then Kyle Smith, Danny Wells, Zach Buchanan, Eric Burton, and Carter Keselowski, the top 10. Julian Ortiz, Phil Jones, Joseph Bryant, Seth Cole, and Brian LaFleur Jr., your top 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's 9 points is how much Keselowski's gaining right now. At least I believe. Let's see. Yeah, 10th to 19th. So right now it's Worry's championship by 7 points. Oh boy, this is going to be the most intense battle to the championship. We only have 2 drivers, but usually when it comes down to it at the last few laps, it is almost always only about 2 or 3 drivers every season. So this is like every other season, and both championship contenders have somehow made it around all the carnage that we've seen. We've seen 2 crashes, but they've been huge ones. So coming down to take the green flag, it's all about Andrew Schwartz as he leads the field. Into the tri-oval, the pace car is in. We'll restart with 3 laps to go in Season 5. Coming to the green, Andrew Schwartz, Kurt Keselowski, and Brendan Aumann, the front 3, we're back underway. Kurt immediately goes to the high side. Schwartz going to go up high and put the block on him. Keselowski has his teammate, which I believe is Phil Jones, just behind him. Let's see who that is. That is Phil Jones, but Julian Ortiz puts the block on him. And now, will John Worry be able to hold on to his championship? Because he probably won't be able to make any passes with the aerodynamics being so hurt in that first crash. And if Keselowski advances his position enough, then it's Worry's championship down the drain. But who knows, we might have another caution. And the rule is, in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series, if the caution comes out on the white flag, we will get another attempt at a green-white checkered. That's the rule in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series as we're coming around this time to 2 laps to go. Zach Buchanan and Carter Keselowski working together as they cross the line. 6th and 8th. It is still Worry's championship. But if Keselowski gets too far away from Worry, it could be all about the number 30. Through turns 1 and 2. A lap and a half to go in the season. Andrew Schwartz is out front. Worry is 19th right now. But that is an unofficial scoring because he might be a little bit higher up than that. Because LaFleur was scored 15th and he's passing him, but there might have been some cars that passed LaFleur before that, so who knows. I think that's about for like 18th or something. But look at this. Carter Keselowski to the 3rd spot coming out of turn 4 to face the white flag. Final lap in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series Season 5. We got 1 more lap to decide the championship. As we work our way down into turn 1 and 2. Kurt Keselowski and Carter Keselowski. Will they help each other out and go to victory lane? Coming to the backstretch. Carter Keselowski into 2nd. Where's Worry? Worry is 17th. He cannot afford to have Keselowski win the race. If he finishes 2nd, it's Worry's championship. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Kurt Keselowski, Carter Keselowski, 1st and 2nd. If Keselowski wins the race, it's his championship. If Kurt wins it, it's not going to be Carter's. Coming to the checkered. Kurt Keselowski is going to win the race, and Worry wins the championship. What a race. We got to make this official. Oh my goodness. John Worry finished 17th. That is 15 positions worse than Carter. And we got a crash on the cooldown lap. And oh my. Okay, we got to pause this because otherwise we're going to have a bad scoring. But oh my. That is absolutely incredible. The caution flag is out. Oh my goodness. This is insane. look at Worry. He finished in the... Where is he? Where did he finish? I thought it was 17th. Yeah, 17th. John Worry, 17th. Carter Keselowski, 2nd. That is 15 points that John Worry lost. 16 points was the margin walking into Daytona. And now, it is official. John Worry is the champion of Season 5. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Absolutely insane. So Kurt Keselowski beat his son, and that is what cost Carter Keselowski the Season 5 championship. What an unbelievable season we have had. There's the rest of your finishing results. And this is just an absolutely incredible race. I'm not believing it right now. This is insane. John Worry has now joined the group of the elite drivers to win the championship in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. So now he adds his name to the list of Mary Baker, Chris Summers, Sean Galligan, Courtney Simpson, and now the new driver on that list, John Worry. So your 5 champions now include the 39 team, John Worry, who is signed back onto that 39 for the following season in Season 6. We keep saying it, but this was such an unbelievable finish. It was father-son, and if Kurt let Carter pass him, it would have been Carter Keselowski's first career win and his championship. But Kurt went hard on him, and that is what cost Carter the championship. And it is John Worry that's going to take the championship, and that is just absolutely incredible. So the Season 5 champion, John Worry, finishes 17th, 15 positions worse than his championship rival Carter, and that is the 1-point differential. And neither championship contender in the top 2 had a win. So that is something that absolutely blows my mind. What an insane season we've seen. What an insane finish to the season we've had. And Kurt Keselowski is going to go to victory lane, and Carter Keselowski is going to have to try for it again in the following season, Season 6. So from all of us at the EPRL, we don't want to say it, but we will see you in Season 6. And now, the book has been closed on Season number 5. We'll see you next season.